One thing I teach in my Physiological Psych class, and for those of my Physiological Psych students, I hope you're watching this as a review and as a refresher, but one thing I teach is David Chamlers' theory of extended mind. Now, I teach it because I think it's important. The basic theory of extended mind is this. We use technology to extend our minds. Now, the mind is both a biologically driven reality as well as a philosophical concept. Mortimer Adler, not Alfred Adler, but Mortimer Adler, who was a philosopher who started the Great Books program, he wrote a criticism of, I think it was one of these big dictionaries of the mind. He said, for the mind, see brain, meaning that the philosophical concept of the mind was excluded from this dictionary on the mind. It was either the Oxford Dictionary or something. And the brain was the focus. There is a whole area called consciousness studies. And there are people in places that specialize in this. But the idea that we use technology to extend our mind is significant. And you know, if you saw the movie 2001, A Space Odyssey, if you saw the movie 2010, A Space Odyssey, I'm very sorry. No, but the movie 2001, you have the kind of ape or whatever man picking up the club and smashing a rock. Well, that's a technology. He's using it to extend his biological body. Just the way my arm is now extending to my phone, and I am using my phone to extend my thoughts, my ideas, my mind. That is the theory of extended mind, the basics of that theory. We will discuss a little bit more about the ramifications, but just know that every technology that comes out, there is a bivalence, or some negatives and some positives. For example, I can't remember anybody's phone number, maybe my childhood phone number, or maybe an aunt or an uncle's phone number from childhood, but I haven't had to memorize a phone number in well over 10 years, and nor have most people. And what impact does that have on our memory? Well, that's a good question. Same thing with the phones. We can multitask on the phones. There's so much that can distract us, and that can actually, you know, affect our functioning, our IQ, how we perform at work, how our attention, kind of neuroplasticity in general, or how our brain learns to develop new ways of being in the world, new patterns, new behaviors, new thoughts, new ideas. All that is affected by technology, but technology, Adam Smith is coming to mind, is like that. The economist Adam Smith is like that kind of invisible hand, right? It just keeps on progressing and progressing and progressing, and there's very little we can really do about that. And technology, new technology is always coming out, to the point when I look at the search on the internet now and I look at certain websites, they just look and feel very old to me. And I don't like reading them, I don't like looking at them, right? Because they're just too old, they're too outdated. And I'm watching and looking at them less. When I go into Yahoo today, I can't stand being on Yahoo. And years ago, I loved Yahoo. So our mind kind of, there's interaction between humans and technology, and that is in essence the theory of extended mind, the idea that we humans extend our minds through the use of technology. And the theorist that came up with that idea is David Chamlers. Okay, and I will talk more about this in another video. Take care, bye.